Alright guys, this is my thoughts on Avatar The Legend of Korra, Book 3 Change, Episode 5, The Metal Clan. Let's get on with the notes, as usual. That is before, once I started doing notes, when I first did my first few, my thoughts, there were no notes. But now there are notes, and I think I do better with the notes. Why am I doing this stuff with my hands? Yeah, let's get on with it. Now I can be looking at the right one. Yeah! Tough influence. They made a whole city after her. I mean, and not only that, just like metal bending in general. I mean, we saw all the, we know all about the metal benders in Ba Sing Se. But now to see that metal bending is all across the world is just huge, I think. And, also, the truth seekers or lies, I don't remember what it was called, but how the concept of feeling heartbeats and stuff like that, being able to tell if someone's lying or not, has transcended as well. And of course, Lin, and I think Sue might have it too, the tremor sense. I freaking knew it right when he appeared. I think a lot of people did too, but I also I'll just say it. I freaking called it. That was the here. When he showed up. Toph is alive? I thought she was dead. I literally did think she was dead, because Katara said my brother and most of my friends, which I thought meant only Katara and Zuko were alive. Toph is alive? I mean, I know she's out wandering the woods, but she's alive. We might meet her in book 4. Or maybe even this book. I mean, we already got Zuko, why not Toph? Su Yin is an interesting character, and I can really agree with a lot of the stuff she's saying. I mean, I'm going to get to that note later. What is it? Toph never had a husband. Because they're half-sisters. And they say that neither of them knew their father. So, it looks like Core Spirit said we might. Core Spirit never said that Michael and Brian said we would. She said that Michael and Brian said it's possible, but don't count on it. They were teasing us. I thought we might learn about Lin's dad, but looks like it's not the same concept as Zuko's mom. Oh well. At least we can use our imaginations. Because then everything's fun. Lin's backstory, because, like I said, she's just griping at everything and everyone, and so I want to know what happened. I mean, we sort of got a little bit, but it really wasn't that much. We need more than just rough childhood. I think that's already pretty apparent. And, yeah, we learned that they had total freedom, but I think there's something more that happened. I've also heard that we were going to learn how she got that scar on her face. I'm excited. I'm excited for the rest of this book. And, yeah, I really hope we get some Lin backstory. It's totally a banana. Bowen called it. It's totally a banana, guys. What else would it be? That is a banana! And you know it. It's a banana. It is not harmonic convergence. It is a banana. It is a banana. Opal and Bolin. Come on, Bolin, you have Eska. Well, I mean, they kind of, sort of, not really broke up. It's complicated. But, I mean, I'm a Bora shipper. Come on. What is the Bora shipper? Boreer. I'm a Boreer. And now you're throwing this on me that's gonna become canon. Gosh darn it. Yeah, they're making us shit 10-year-olds. I know some people say Janora's 12, but she's actually 10. If you didn't know, but yeah. Be the leaf! Yes! After all the memes and gifs, we finally have it back in the canon series. Be the leaf! And then, when Zahir went through, now that guy is a leaf. You guys know I have to do it. Be the leaf. I had to. I freaking had to. I love that line from the second episode of Legend of, from Leaf in the Wind. The freaking episode is called Leaf in the Wind. Be the leaf. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love Be the leaf. They were serving elephant koi. I freaking love those elephant koi. I ain't eating an elephant koi. I'm not gonna eat any elephant koi. Well, I do like fish. I'm not gonna eat an elephant koi. Those things were awesome. You were poaching them. Those are... No, sir. No. You add... Then again, Sue did say he was a pirate. What is this on the... What is this on there? Yeah, let's get that off. Alright. Lynn and backstory. Because, you know... She was bowing out. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I feel like my eyes were completely hidden because I felt like Sue was saying some pretty intellectual stuff about. I feel like too far over on the side. You know, the Earth Queen, but then Lynn is just like sounds like someone. I want to know what happened between them. What did I say 2 weeks ago when we last had KORRA? I know it was in the premiere one, not my last KORRA review. Actually, my last KORRA review was for In Harm's Way. Did I say this was Maclan? I think I did. But, you know, my last one, I'm just going to say my last one, even though it was the first one for book 3, but I said this season needs more Varric. And what did we get? We got Varric. I freaking called it. I freaking called it, and you know it. When Varric came on, I was like, ah! I was freaking out. It's like, oh my gosh, it's Varric, guys, it's Varric. Yes, and Julie was there too. She was kind of in the background. Oh man, he's using magnets. He's gonna make a freaking maglev train. And Varric! I love you, Varric! No homo. You all know what I mean. Varric's an awesome character, is what I'm saying. Where am I now? I was gonna say, well, like I said, well, like I said, they did the writing and all that a long time ago, so it probably wasn't a reference to the Lego Movie. But heck, I'm gonna call it. Like I call the Attack on Titan reference. I'm gonna call it Lego Movie reference. Lynn kicked a chair over, a metal chair. I think that if it was a reference, it was a reference to Backup. If it wasn't, then it was just Lynn kicking over a chair. But you know, Backup loves to kick the chair around. Oh man, I love that movie so much. Number 1 movie. KORRA Spirit, the note here says KORRA Spirit Pabu Vampire, and that was because there was an image for book 3 that was in this episode that KORRA Spirit shared with us. That was that Brian leaked, And he said, like, looks like Pabu's a vampire because Pabu wasn't in the mirror in one of the shots when, Bolin was brushing his teeth and they were talking about Opal. So I just kind of thought that was cool how I noticed that. There were some other pictures, but that was my favorite picture that was shared because, Pabu vampire. That's just so outrageous. I freaking love Kaya. She's so awesome. She's like, wait, Zahir, and she didn't even, monologue or anything like that. She took immediate action. She's like, you going down, even though Zahir did beat her. Zahir's really good, though. So, yeah. He could take out any bender before he even had bending, so. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty hard to beat Zahir. I'm looking forward to. I'm actually going to be excited they even take this into the 4th season. Lynn backstory. Opal was in. This is the 3rd time, but heck, it's an important note. Opal was in there, and she was saying, I'd like for you to be a part of the family. Get out. And, after that, KORRA said something. Said, you're always gonna be a alone, cranky, alone woman. And Lynn freaking cried. Lynn cried. And that was just so powerful for me. And Michael wrote this, and for me this is like, out of all Avatar, even the one, not the ones that he wrote with Brian, I mean the ones that he wrote, like he wrote better ones when he was with someone else, but the ones that he wrote solo, and out of all Avatar, I think this is the best one. I freaking love this episode. 51 stop.